from Arlington, Texas, we're live inside Globe Life Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, ready to go here. Jeremy Pena digs in now.
The shortstop, number 3, Jeremy Pena.
And the home opener is underway. Gore measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on the go. Stays alive. Pena gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Man at second.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run blast. The Astros strike first. It's 2-0. 1 down. And now it's Christian Walker. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
This one in the air center field. Carter should have this one 2 away now. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Out to center. Carter settles underneath it. And that is that. Back in Arlington, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Hayden Wesneski. What should we keep an eye on here? Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
Carter.
And a swing and a miss. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one lifted to left. 1 away. Here's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Jock Peterson in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Brandon Nimmo in the box now. Takes strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. Two gone.
Batting fifth, no left fielder.
So digging in, Wyatt Langford. That's to third. Correa over to first. They limit the damage here. The Lone Star Series rolls on. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa.
That's a ball.
One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Got him. One out in the second. So now the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Popped in the air, left field. Two down. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Diaz.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one missed. And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Berger.
Swings and misses. That's strike one. Right back to him on the mound. The flip, and they get the out. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Brings it in. And there's two away. Next to hit, Josh Smith.
Ball inside.
Out towards right center field. And that ends the inning. The Lone Star Series rolls on. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Aye.
Out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Around first, digging for two. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. One down. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. Check swing called strike. Strike one. And he hits a ground ball right side. Smith sends it to first. That's it out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Alvarez.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Christian Walker now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. The 2-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Now one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still manages a throw. Back in Arlington as we go to the last of the third. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Late with the swing there. That one missing inside. And that's outside. Hit on the ground to short. Pena. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Evan Carter, the next to hit, flying to left his first time.
Carter.
And that one ripped into right. Takes it in for the out. Seager stands in now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Fouled off left side.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Next offering is down low. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now Correa up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-0. That one ripped. 1 away. One out man at first. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the air, right field. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Altuve off of first with 2 away.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Move to second. Altuve back
He
safely.
made it safe. Ball.
First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
Good
Fastball
spot for
to-
the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carter moving under it. And that'll do it. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
That one
that
outside.
ball went out.
Ball 1. And right back to the mound. The underhand flip. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Caught looking his first time
The
up.
right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball 1.
And it gets by him.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Wyatt Langford. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 2 down. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Number 21.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Good eye in that
that's the ball.
spot. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the fastball. The Lone Star Series rolls on. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
That's a ball.
A little bit
Too
high.
high.
2 balls, no strikes. And
Ball
another
3.
ball.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
The 3-1. That one misses. So a
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder,
Cam Smith getting ready to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Snap throw to first. Pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's safe. The 1-0. Step off, throw to first.
Safe.
And he's back in on a dive. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Step off, throw to first.
He's in.
And he's back in easily. Pena gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Rudder takes off. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. Walker in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So two away with runners at the corners. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Now they've got him in a rundown. And he got him. Wow. What an end to the inning. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Hit on the ground softly to short. Throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Josh Smith will hit next. Fly to right his first time. And a foul ball. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two. And ball one. Out to short. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs. Here's Josh Young. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Up the middle. Base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to skate through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Oh, that's good.
Pitch misses inside. Ball two. This one in the air center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. That is the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Hit on the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Carlos Correa. Check swing. He held up. Ball one. And foul ball. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carter on the move. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So now here's the DH. Isaac Paredes. Golden opportunity right here. Cold wind comes on now.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Way out front for strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Infield comes in now. And the 0-2. Ball one there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Yainer Diaz digs in now. 1 for 2.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Ball 2.
On the ground to third. Young tosses the first, and there are 2 outs. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. Swing and a miss, strike 1. This one in the air, right field. Takes a tumble and he hangs on. Bottom of the 6th. So now it's Corey. Eager. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Bennett Sousa.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Myers moving under this one. And there's one down. Here's Jack Peterson. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Danny Jansen looking to start something with one gone. And a foul ball. The Stros leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Base hit, left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers, Sam Haggerty.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Sam Haggerty, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1. This one popped up. Pena drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
The left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Hey.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Jansen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. Back in Arlington, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
good speed at the top of the order here. You want to gain it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Now he breaks his bat. Berger. He'll do it himself.
No, he's out.
They get him, but it was pretty close. And that's it. For Houston, Cam Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing. Now a look down to first. Nope, he held back. And the 1-0. Just missed. Win. A 6'2 righty, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. Smith fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one.
Now
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Robert Garcia. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Garcia.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. That one drifts inside. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that's going to bang against the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Walker swings through it for strike 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And 1-2.
That's a really good take.
On the ground to third. Young tossed to first, and that is the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Set for the last half of the 7th. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The Astros holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Late swing, fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith.
Inside, ball 1.
This to third, Correa. Throw to first in time. There to beat him by an eyelash. Josh Young now at the plate.
Ball, that's out.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. And he's safe. Tie ball game.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
The 0-1. Out to short. there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 43, Alexis.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Comes up empty. Ground ball right side. Berger. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 3. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Berger. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, number 5. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Steven Okert.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
A little out front there as he swings through it. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rangers.
Now it's Jansen to hit. And he's already singled in this game.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that is out of play.
That's outside.
Swing and a foul, out of play. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Missed with a changeup, and now 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Takes it in for the out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Sam Haggerty. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air right field. And that'll do it. We go to the 9th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Comes up empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
0-1 now. Popped up. And a foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Just misses there. Runner on the move. Up the middle. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. There's one.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Go-ahead run on base. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Known for his late-inning heroics. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Nope.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. 1-2. Good eye right there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing at a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. Got the out. Go-ahead run is at third. Cam Smith getting ready to hit. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. Next offering upstairs. Out towards right center field. No one can get there. It falls in. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. And in the 9th, they take the lead. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Now quick throw to first. Smith back on a dive. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Michel Otañez on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Smith. The throw to first, and that's the third out. Wyatt Langford step in for the Rangers. Back now, and on the mound, a closer, Josh Hader.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Berger stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Ball 2.
That's to third. Fires to second for one. A double play. That might send some folks towards the exits. Two gone. Base is empty after the double play. Kyle Higashioka will hit next. And a swing and a miss there. Lifted in the air, out to left. And that'll do it. And your final score.
Todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie blanco.